Welcome back. Well, it's not spring yet, but avid gardeners are already thinking about what they will be planting.
Yeah, and if you're new to growing your own food, the plan is to do it this year, and you need a little advice or just want to see what other gardeners have to offer, we have the event for you, the Annual Toledo Grows Seed Swap.
Yvonne Dubielak of Toledo Grows has the invitation for us this morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here today.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Stephen, do you remember making fun of me last season? Yeah. What was it? My cucumbers were really funky shaped?
Yeah, they were weird.
They were like round.
Like a tomato wall.
Oh, yeah. Well, some cucumbers are supposed to be like that.
I don't think mine were. I don't think that's the variety that I got. But, you know, needless to say, I had some issues in my garden last year. So a great opportunity to come out and learn a little something, huh?
Absolutely it is. It's the 19th Annual Toledo Grows Seed Swap. So we're at Scott High School this Saturday from noon until 3 o'clock. Everybody who comes will get free seeds. So we've got all kinds of seeds. What we do, Toledo Grows supports community gardens. And so we have about 120 community gardens that we work with. But we also want to encourage everyone to grow their own healthy food, right? So we ask seed suppliers at the end of the season to give us their leftovers. They can't sell these. They were packaged for this year, right?
Sure.
So they're still good. So we get them thousands of seeds and we get them out to the community. So you can come and pick your own seeds, 5 different packets, everybody that comes, and get all kinds of great information about gardening by way of this brochure that we have there, and by the way of about 25 displayers who are there to answer all your questions.
The experts.
Yes. You need that, right?
I do. What about you?
So the plan this year, the wife and I, we're going to grow our own vegetables.
Great.
So where do we start?
With the seed swap.
Start at the seed swap, you know. We call it trick-or-treating for gardeners. And it comes at a great time right now because this is when all the gardeners are getting what they call porn in the mail. Seed catalogs. Yeah. Pornography for gardeners, right? The seed catalogs. So they're getting all excited, right? Yeah. And so they're coming together with different gardeners. You can just come and just take it in there at the seed swap. Listen to other people get excited about gardening. Ask the master gardeners who are helping to pass out the seeds for tips on how to grow different things. Talk to people from like Ohio State University Extension and Lucas Soil and Water, people like that that really have extensive knowledge about growing. Just get all kinds of information from them and then get excited and go.
You know what, I think when I was trying to figure out the issue with the cucumbers last year, someone told me they weren't pollinating properly, right? So they recommended putting some flowers in along with the vegetables. Is this, you know, maybe some of the...
So I have to confess, I'm not the master gardener. Okay. I'm the one, you know, I'm the executive director, so I have people who know more about this. But we always have lots of great flower seeds also. And the real master gardeners will tell you that different kinds of flowers to plant around your beds. First of all, to deter insects or to pull insects away that are attracted to the flowers more than they are to the vegetables, or to help the vegetables to pollinate, to bring the bees and the butterflies and the birds so that they help to pollinate the vegetables.
So this seems like a little more than just putting seeds in the ground and just going.
But some people do have that green thumb. I am not one of those folks. So that's why I do need a little extra
help. But start small. You know, girl, just do it. You know, even if you just got a balcony with a pot, just put some potato or some tomatoes or basil in there, whatever you like. You know, and just start small and do it.
So you have the event this weekend, this Saturday, over at Scott High School. So 19 years of
this is a 19th.
Yeah, that's awesome. So when should people start planting?
So there's a great planting tip in here, or a calendar about when to plant. So some plants you want to put in the ground as plants, and so those will start. You would start indoors, or let the people in the nursery start those indoors, like tomatoes and peppers.
It's more because it's too cold outside.
So because they start them in February, March, so that they're ready to go. But around here in this area, usually about the week after Mother's Day is a good time. Mid-May is the last frost date, and that's a good time that you can put your seeds and those plants into the ground and be successful.
Okay, so mark that on your calendar, mid-May-ish,
Mid-May,
you know? But you've got to do your homework now.
Okay.
Because you don't want to be like me, and I will say, even through all of the struggles that we've had, there is just something so fun and special. And, you know, we get our daughter involved too. And just to go out and do the watering and do the pruning and look at, oh, we got one. Like, look, it's a little tiny pepper. Is it going to get bigger? Let's hope, you know, and the tomatoes and cucumbers and all of that good stuff.
Just getting your hands in the soil. It releases endorphins. It makes you happy, right?
It does,
you know, get dirty. And then when kids learn about the source of their their food, they're much more, they plant it, they harvest it, they're much more likely to try it.
Right?
have
That's
some
how you
fun
get them
with
to
that.
eat vegetables.
Yeah, so if you get kids, do something fun. Plant a pizza garden, what you would put on a pizza. Plant a colorful garden, you know, colorful things to draw them out. Have fun with it.
I like that. Yeah, so Yvonne, really great information and really important just to grow our own food. Yeah, I like that a lot. So it's this Saturday at Scott High School. What's the time?
This Saturday, the 25th, at Scott High School from noon until 3.
Until
Okay.
3.
We'll be in the
Get your
field house.
free
seeds.
Yes.
Yes,
It's
very
free
good.
food, basically.
Yes, when you think about it,
Got to
right?
put some work in.